Welcome to Secret City Radio Show's Conservation Conversation, a monthly segment sponsored by UCOR, an AECOM-led partnership with Jacobs and RSI Intech, LLC. Department of Energy contractor UCOR and its small business partner RSI are responsible for cleanup of the Oak Ridge Reservation.
Hello everyone, my name is Sherry Browder. I'm with UCOR. I hope you're enjoying the Secret City radio show tonight. I am here with my friend Brad Spears from RSI, and we have a special guest with us tonight, which is Sarah McAuliffe, the Director of Operations for Oak Ridge Rowing Association. She's with us. It's springtime in Oak Ridge, and so part of our conservation conversation this month is to find out more about America's greatest rowing venue.
Yeah, that's right, Sherry. So you may not have known this, but we have one of the nation's top rowing venues right here in our own backyard. So we're hosting events and teams from all over the country and even Canada. So Sarah, it's awesome to be here. Really excited to hear a little bit more about it. But first, tell us about yourself. My understanding you rowed for UT before taking this position, right?
Yes, definitely. So I rowed for UT for 4 years. I walked on to their program and then was on varsity for 3 years after that. So I had a great experience. And then actually got my master's at UT after that and got in with Oak Ridge Rowing Association. So I've been doing regattas and the Director of Operations role for the past 4 years now.
Well, that's awesome. Now, I understand the course is suitable for collegiate competitions. Can you tell us what that means?
Yes, definitely. So we're super lucky with the natural resources of our course. It's shaded by the mountains, so it's flat water. We have 8 lanes that you can row across, so it's really ideal for various teams to come out here and train. The resources that we have the greenway that coaches can bike up and down. We have that peninsula where people can spectate perfectly. They can see the majority of the course and get out there. So regattas like the Big 12, Sierra Championship, many others come out and just love it here for our natural resources, really.
With the teams arriving, and we've had so much rain and flooding around here lately, what has that meant to you guys?
It's been a struggle. Really our big issue. So we have a 2,000 meter course. That's the big key to racing. It's the key to regattas. Our course is super fair, super even. The flow rate in all the lanes is pretty even. So we're lucky with that aspect. But putting it in, it takes a lot of work. So we have a lot of volunteers that will go out there, a lot of Aura members that go out there and dedicate their time to that course. We unfortunately not been able to put it in yet. Normally we put it in February. Right now we're at a huge halt because the flow rate down the river from Norris Dam is so high. So we're definitely at a standstill, and we're just kind of playing the waiting game to see when TVA is going to let up the flow rate. It's a huge grid system underneath the water. So it's stainless steel cable with buoys every 10 meters. So when that flow rate goes up, all the debris gets pulled from the edges of the course and gets hooked on those buoys. So we're not putting in, one, because it's not safe right now, and 2, because it will tear the course out eventually if we do get hooked on the buoys.
I just happen to live right down the road, and so every morning, whether I'm driving by on Mountain Lake Drive here or whether I'm running on the Greenway, I've started to notice that there are more and more boats showing up. So I assume that's because spring rowing is coming up. Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of events are coming up this spring?
Definitely, yes. So it's getting busy quite fast. We have spring training coming in right now. So it's the teams, they have their spring break. They're deciding to come to Oak Ridge and train, eat, sleep, and row really, and stay in Oak Ridge. They'll be here. There's about 40 teams from Michigan's the first bunch. We have some Canadian teams. And then really all around the country. So that's what you'll see kind of sporadically from now until May. And then we have 7 regattas this year. So some great regattas coming up. With the new one that we have this year is the U.S. Rowing Southeast Regional Regatta. So that's a bid system. We won that bid for 2019 and 2021. So Southeast high schoolers will come down. It's about 30 plus teams competing their hardest to move on to that national level. We also have the 2020 NCAA Championship coming to Oak Ridge, which is huge news. In 2007 was the last time that we hosted, so we're super lucky to win that bid, bring all those top competitive teams in. There are about 25 teams that will compete at the championship, but it'll be the best of the best. It'll be a lot of media resources coming to Oak Ridge.
Awesome. So with all these events, it's no surprise that the Oak Ridge rowing program is having such a huge impact on not only Oak Ridge, but also our entire region. And so just to kind of run some numbers by you, estimates say that we have about 15,000 visitors annually, and what does that equate to in dollars? Well, that's about $1.74 million in tourism dollars, and so it really demonstrates the value and the impact that our natural resources can have, again, not just on Oak Ridge City, but our entire region.
It really does, Brad. We just added one of the biggest notable improvements to the venue is that 8th lane. So we excavated quite a bit of land out there. We added our 8th lane closest to the Melton Lake Drive right now, which just allows us to really keep competitive with other rowing venues. So we're staying as America's greatest rowing venue by adding that 8th lane. We're letting more competitors come in because we can race more boats down the course, keeping regatta speed going fast. From there, it also opened up a great wall for all our spectators to watch. So you'll see anytime you go out to a regatta, people will be lining that wall. Coaches will be biking down that wall, cheering, yelling at their crews out there. So that's been awesome. Also, just the investment of the city and the community in the Rowing Association has been great. Everybody loves rowing in this community, so we appreciate that, and we just want to continue to grow it and host as many people as possible.
You know, I can't stress enough what it really looks like here on a weekend when a regatta is going on. All of the people, all of the schools that are represented, to be in restaurants in town and see during spring break and see all these colleges from all over the country that have come here for this venue. So it truly is incredible. We're so fortunate. And if you're interested in finding out exactly when these regattas are, please go to the website at www.orra.org and you can schedule around it accordingly. So thanks again to Sarah and Brad for joining us. Thank you for joining us again for another conservation conversation, and we'll be back next month.